This is a short introduction video to StatDisk. StatDisk is a free online computer program for statistics. And again, my name is Laura Wogwazogan, and I am your professor this semester. So I am on StatDisk right now. You can access this by visiting statdisk.com or statdisk.org. Both of those will work. And if you notice, it looks almost like Excel or almost like a Google Sheet. And so on here, I just randomly typed in some numbers. I called them grades. And on here, you'll notice that there's some drop downs for analysis, different things that we can do like sample size determination, confidence intervals, hypothesis testing. These words will be more common to us as we move through the semester. We have resampling data. This also sorting data. We have exploring data, descriptive statistics, histograms, box plots, normal quantile plots, scatter plots, and a lot of other information. In addition, we also have data sets. So this allows us to access different data sets that we'll be using for different projects. So on here, I have a list of data and just trying to figure out one of these right now with you guys. I'm going to go to Explore Data, Descriptive Statistics, select that. You'll notice that the words are pretty basic. They're not using anything drastic in terms of like statistical wording. It just asks for which column. And so if you had multiple columns, you select what it is. Mine is in column 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and evaluate. From here, you'll notice that you get a lot of information. And so the information given, you'll notice, is the mean, the median, the mid-range. We have the variance, quartiles. There's also confidence intervals. We have a histogram over here on the right, as well as a box plot. So on this, you are able to, for your project, take a screenshot of this. A screenshot's going to work a little differently on a laptop than it is on a phone or on a tablet. So best thing to do is to look up on YouTube your device if you're not sure how to do screenshots. But we are going to need this type of work to put into our project. So looking at our course on Canvas, we have modules over on the left. So if you select modules, you'll notice that you have a StatDisk help for projects. In here, there are helpful videos that were made by Mario Triola, who is our author of our book, and he has an introduction on here. Some brief information about how to access it, which again we went over. StatDisk.com or StatDisk.org is the website. And then if you select the manual, this is a nice resource to have. There's also additional resources and videos online on YouTube. And so here is our StatDisk Online Manual. I'm going to jump to page 5. Page 5 I like because it shows what every single drop-down has. This allows you to kind of view it all at one time to kind of see where things are located. The next thing I'm going to jump to is kind of like what we were talking about earlier when we explored a StatDisk, but page 27. So this is describing, exploring, and comparing data, so in chapter 3. And you'll notice on here, if you scroll down, there is for how to input your data at the top. And so you can manually enter those numbers in like what I did. Or you can retrieve data from a set. That was that drop down that we had. Or you can actually import them in, and we'll look at that momentarily. And then for exploring data and descriptive statistics, which is what we just went through, tells you, kind of walks you through what to do. And it also shows you what type of output you would have. Again, this is different data than what I had typed in on my laptop. So back to StatDisk. Going back to our sample editor, you'll notice that we have a clear button here. And we also have an upload data button. If you wanted to upload, maybe it's an Excel data sheet, but you are able to do that. And again, our data sets, which is another option that we might be using for other projects, are on here. So you would just select those and it would just input all the data in for us. So this is it for StatDisk, for our introduction. Again, lots of other resources online, as well as our modules on Canvas. So definitely things to check out, and then ask if you have any questions, but get an early start on all your projects. Best of luck.